What's up, peoples? Mr. Anomaly coming at you again. I don't know how I'm going to title this one. I don't know. Simps and whoremongers and Jezebels are only ones that are really out here in this cesspool. I would like to think that anybody that's a free-thinking individual with a set of stones between their legs isn't entertaining this, but like I said before, the milk's been spilled, the die's been cast. The chaotic spirit, it's too predictable. It's a loop. But I'm gonna let my girl say some things. Couldn't find the clip. This is off the Desirable Truth. He interviews random 304 copper tops in Miami, and I wanted to show it because this woman is a cutie, and a lot of ninjas wouldn't believe this. She's about to say some things, and a lot of ninjas wouldn't believe her. Oh, she's just joking. She's just joking. There are too many gumps out there just don't want to accept it. But she don't say some things, and I'm just gonna. Y'all know how we do. We form from the survival scrolls, man. Like I said again, we're going through the fundamentals again. Here we go.
26 on the February 22nd. So I'm 25 right now.
Are you single?
I am single.
Why do you think that is?
Because I want to be. I have a couple of boyfriends. I hope they're not watching. Maybe like 4 or 5. So I guess I'm single. I am single.
But what's it like dating 5 people at the same time?
It's just like juggling. You have to be talented.
Are you sleeping with all 5 of them?
Not all of them. Depends on the situation.
Why not all? What's the deciding factor?
Well, there's different guys for different situations. Some guys, I just want to go to I forgot that I'm recording this.
Some guys you just want to what?
There's different purposes for different tools.
One's a shovel, one's a knife, one's a fork.
Yeah, honestly, the one that I'm fucking, never gonna get in a relationship with him. He doesn't have a job, finances, none of that.
So why even open yourself up to a guy like that?
Great dick.
What's your...
There's a lot to unpack there. Y'all know how I do. I can get about 30 minutes out of that. She said a lot in that minute. TLDR.
I'm at the stage in my life where I want a husband, but then I think, okay, there's no way I can get everything from one man, right? It's like I need one guy to bang me, one guy to cook for me, one guy to make me laugh, one guy to build furniture for me. So maybe I'm not looking for a husband, maybe I'm looking for a staff.
The Jezzy spirit needs Voltron. Yep, we're going there again, but you can't satiate it, man. Form, feet, and legs. Form, arms, and body. And the human wallet. And I'll form the head. Dun, 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 dun. Super simp. In my opinion, even the dudes is wooding her down. We already established that the succubus absorbs the life essence, so she's getting what she wants. I'm gonna just go in on everybody. I know how I'm doing. We're looping it again. Voltron, 25 years old. She's a cutie too. I keep telling you, some dudes just think women is gonna be just destitute, ass out. Nope. If she's relatively attractive, there is always gonna be dudes lined up. You heard what she said. It's got about 4 or 5, and one is really putting it down, and the other guys are part of her Voltron collection. And you know what that is. We're here, man. I just like critiquing it. Some dudes, again, I still get comments, man. That video about 40 years old, they haven't been on a date. And I can't stand normies, I swear to God. This is funny, bro. I keep telling you, man, there's so many dudes out here plugged in. It's ridiculous. The dudes that got their V card, some of these guys are gone. Like this, one of her simp boyfriends, again. And then you got the other normie dudes up in there. I swear to God, bro. It's just, I told you, man, I just give my 2 cents. I'm very observant. It's just funny to see. But we're here, y'all. We're here. I'm about to pick this apart, man. She said a lot of things that we just going to have to unpack on, man. But we're about to loop it back. Probably going to loop back a couple of times. Because I like being vindicated. Like I said before, I'll say it again, I just like, I connect the pieces and just be putting them together like a puzzle. The sinful, chaotic spirit, there is nothing new under the sun. And there's always going to be suitors that entertains the Jezebel spirit? Let's keep going.
26 on the February 22nd. So I'm 25 right now.
Are you single?
I am single.
Why do you think that is?
Because I want to be.
It's a fact, because she wants to be 25. And I want to do this because that video I did the other day. Why aren't men courting? This is what they'll be doing. Juggling until she's ready to settle down. And then she's going to hook up with one of those 4 out of the 5 simps. There's always going to be suitors. And I'm going to warn you, we're going to do it again because dudes don't be wanting to listen. I did a video, I don't know if I'm probably doing this before or after. This crazy chick admitted that she's a psycho. She admits that she's crazy, and still got dudes up there trying to Bart Simpson their way into her and try to wear her down. And then I'm done with a lot of guys out here too, man. See, a lot of dudes be shitting on women and stuff, man. There are a lot of gumps out there. Yeah, there are some dudes waking up, but there are a lot of gumps. As you can see, she got 5 suitors. I done numerous videos. The old girl had about 9 dudes that she could call, get money from. There are still gumps out here. Until I see a drastic decline in OnlyFans, I'm standing by that a lot of dudes out here are simps. And especially the comments. So you guys gotta understand, I've been posting this, I'm rambling on this one, be flowing from the viral scrolls. This is why I talk the way I talk, man. I've been posting this space a long time, and I can tell by some of the projection and the thirst I get from some dudes, I still truly believe a lot of guys are gumps like this, like she has in her little circle of dysfunction here. That's why she got so many dudes right now. And then gonna be talking about she wants somebody to take her seriously when she gets throttled. This is a program, move accordingly.
I have a couple of boyfriends. I hope they're not watching. Maybe like 4 or 5. So I guess I'm single. I am single.
4 or 5 boyfriends. I was trying to find this one clip. I couldn't find it, man. It was a Latina and same spirit, showing cleavage and all that. She was cute in a Jezebel, drain your soul kind of way, but she had her little gump with her, and he wanted to. He's like, that's my girlfriend, and she's like, I'm available, you know. And he was just sitting there, just like, the Bart Simpson program is real. He's trying to slow pimp his way into that cooter. Trying to put the girlfriend label on her to think that's going to satiate the Jezebel spirit once she needs Voltron. You lose! Good day, sir.
Oh, wait, hear my plan. Put up with her for 7 more years. Then we'll get married. Once the first baby comes along, she's bound to settle down and start treating me right. After all, I deserve it.
That program is real. People laugh when I play that Bart Simpson clip. A lot of guys out here pulling a Bart Simpson, trying to slow pimp their way into love and affection. You're getting caught up on the external, bro. I'm telling you, man. You are doomed to fail, bro. You gotta look in that spirit. I said before, I'll say it again. I just like critiquing it, man. The times we're living in.
All people that love the truth gotta be happy if the truth coming out and lies is getting exposed. That's just what time it is. 2024, folks.
Are you related?
Like I said before, I said again, and I've been calling out for years, man. And it's fun to have these clips now because, like I said, you can go back to my earlier videos. When I first started, I was just a dude talking, calling it out. Here we are, bro. These dudes out here trying to slow pimp their way into these draws, man. Let's keep going.
But what's it like dating 5 people at the same time?
It's just like juggling. You have to be talented.
Are you sleeping with all 5 of them?
Not all of them. Depends on the situation.
Why not all? What's the deciding factor?
Well, there's different guys for different situations. Some guys, I just want to go to.
She stopped right there. She stopped herself because, again, some of them were watching. But she said, some guys, I just want to go out. She wants to just go on foodie calls with. She basically admitting it. That's why I keep telling y'all dating stupid. Why would I pay for a date? I still be getting views on that video. You know what I mean? You don't gotta pay for no date. I had some dumbass gonna comment, well, women like guys. They're good at dating. Hey, dumbass. You don't have to date to get the woman. And my interactions I've dealt with women, I didn't go on no goddamn date. I've done some things. I told you, this ain't no Steve Carell, 40-year-old virgin over here. I've done some things. And didn't have to go out no goddamn date. The guys that they like don't gotta do that shit. You dudes out here going out on dates, slow pimping and stuff, especially in this day and age, bro, you deserve all the smoke as far as I'm concerned. Get some dudes commenting on my videos. I tried to go to this one girl. She rejected me. I went after this one. Bro, like I said before, I'll say it again. A woman's the last thing you need. Some of y'all, like I said again, I'm just putting it out there. If you get something from it, cool. But don't be coming on my page with that weak shit. Said it before, I'll say it again. The difference between you and me is you look at having your V card as a weakness. I don't. I look at it as a strength. There's a spiritual strength behind this, man. I told you, we uncovering the skill trees on that, man. You say that's cope all you want to, man. Get off my channel. We're here, bro. Move accordingly. You dudes out here trying to slow pimp your way into these draws, man. Please.
I forgot that I'm recording this. You have to be talented.
Are you sleeping with all 5 of them?
Not all of them. Depends on the situation.
Why not all? What's the deciding factor?
Well, there's different guys for different situations. Some guys, I just want to go to. I forgot that I'm recording this.
Yep, see, some dudes are just foodie calls. And you know what I find funny? There are dudes out there that will not believe this. There are guys out there that will still bury their head in the sand. Oh, she's just joking. No, she's serious. She's serious, bro. And I told you the Disney pill. Some dudes are just under that Disney pill. Like my girls say, we're gonna do the whole hook. Sweet dreams are made of tears. Who am I to disagree? Don't hold thing. Travel the world and the 7 seas. Here we go. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of masochists out there, bro. Again, gonna slow pimp your way into love and affection. She can't do it. She's already been tainted by the streets. She even admitted it herself, man. She got that one penile that won't be loyal to her. She knows the guy won't be loyal to her. She's 100% aware of this. But then they'll be making TikTok videos in their 30s talking about why aren't guys taking us seriously. These women aren't stupid. And we're going to get to the dudes when she lands somewhere. We're gonna loop it back.
Some guys, you just want to what?
There's different purposes for different tools.
One's a shovel, one's a knife, one's a fork.
Yeah, honestly, the one that I'm fucking, never gonna get in a relationship with him.
Never going to get in a relationship with the one she's having coitus with. And that's another thing also with these dudes out here. I got a rotation of women. I've been saying it for the longest time. She has a rotation of you. Like attracts like. They make it seem like these women are sitting around here just twiddling their thumbs, waiting for them to call while he's over here having all sex with all these women. She's just twiddling her thumbs, just waiting for her phone to ring for him to call. She's out there getting dick too. She's getting all the sausages. I always laugh when I hear dudes, somebody got a rotation of women. She has a rotation of you. That's why STDs are so high. She's fucking too. Because y'all are 2 peas in a mother-sucking pod. Whoremongers, Jezebels, and simps. That's the only thing that's out there. Anybody that's using any type of intellect out there ain't doing all this, man. Why? You don't got to.
He doesn't have a job, finances, none of that.
So why even open yourself up to a guy like that?
Great dick.
That is Ted Bundy's concubine right there. But she has orbiters who are willing to fall on their own sword to get her. There's always going to be gumps lined up. I keep telling y'all, man, there's always going to be gumps lined up, bro. I just put it out there, let he who receive, man. You heard what she said. Either that or they might get the guy that got the good Johnson, but, you know, he got the money. He's not going to stay loyal. So either or. But 1 out of 5, she is putting it down. And she got 4 orbiters who she uses for foodie calls. You dudes still paying for dates and stuff. Hey, man. Godspeed, Spider-Man. In this day and age, on social media with Lilith's Mirror, you're doing all that?
Need to be with Mr. Right Now. Doesn't give me butterflies, but he's a good man. He's nice. He likes me. Don't have much in common, but he calls, so I talk to him. Or sometimes you've got the one that gives you butterflies, but you know he's unreliable and not dependable. He's broke. You got to take him out to dinner. We've all done that. Those are never sustaining long-term relationships. You got to take him out to dinner. We've all done that. You got to take him out to dinner. We've all done that.
Differences for different tools. Honestly, the one that I'm fucking, never gonna get in a relationship with him. He doesn't have a job, finances, none of that.
So why even open yourself up to a guy?
Doesn't have a job or finances. And she likes guys that takes her out on dates. You're a goddamn simp. I hope you're watching this video too. Don't comment on that dumb shit. Are you serious, bro? Women like guys that go out on dates are good at dating. Hey man, we're here. I just like critiquing it. You know what I'm saying? It just gives me something to talk about. But there you go again. Voltron. She's just literally confirming Voltron. There's nothing you can do when they've been out there in the streets like that, bro.
Your desire to be with lots of women, you don't have that same desire as us, huh? So it's people that sit up and say, man, he lying, but they don't understand the concept of how powerful spiritually sleeping with people are, right? That's why so many people cheat. They've slept with so many people. So they have this desire to sleep with new people. That's more fulfilling than sex itself. That's more fulfilling than the sex itself. The desire to sleep with new people, the dopamine rushes of new bodies, the thrills, the thrill of it all, the high, the dopamine rush. You don't turn that off, especially when you're tethered to it like that. There ain't nothing you can do. These women are going to land somewhere. We're going to loop it again. You can't do nothing with it, man. You can take a chance. You're going to do Disney fairy tales, sure. Maybe there's a broke clock that's right twice a day. But the odds are it's not going to work out because the guy that she really likes is not doing any of that. I done numerous videos, man. They on birth control, out here getting all the Johnson. Hook up with the dude that don't get the cooter wet, gets off birth control, messes with her hormones even more so. It makes her want to go after the guy that has her imprint. But you don't realize that because you're a kid and too in deep. Just sleeping with somebody new. So when you taint yourself like that, that's a demon. That's what you battle with. That's like a vice. You can't turn it on, can't turn it off, bro. There ain't nothing you can do with it, man.
And I took the easy way out, which was, okay, what's the next dick? Because there's always going to be, dicks. You feel? A dick is like an oxy. Makes you forget about the pain from your last relationship, and you just need more oxys. You feel? When you do that a lot, it really fucks up your mind. When you do that a lot, it really fucks up your mind. When you do that a lot, it really fucks up your mind because those men, 9 out of 10 don't really give a fuck about you. That's the guy that she likes. Did the video of the day. Need to have a case study on men who contribute to broken homes. That's what gets the cooter wet. And then you want to play this victimhood shit, or you want to make TikTok videos talking about men aren't courting anymore. I keep telling you, man. That's why I go back and forth. The copper top programming is real. I just like talking about it. Been posting for years. Been looping it. I was talking like this before I had videos, man. I've been talking like this before I had videos, bro. We're here, man. Move accordingly. And when you meet a nice man, you wouldn't even realize, this is real love. And you will fuck that up too. They're telling you. They're literally telling you. These women are just exposing everything. And you still got gumps out there who won't believe it. That's that raw black field truth. They don't want to accept it, man. They don't want to accept it, bro. It is what it is, man. I'm just trying to say,
always remember, if you ain't first, you're last.
That should put things in perspective, in my opinion. That should humanize them. They're not some angelic creatures that are this. No, they're human too. And the odds are you're not going to find a woman that's a virgin. So if you're going to get one, you already know we're gonna get to what's going to happen whenever you get one. That's all I'm trying to say. But that's pretty much the video. For those of you who want to stick around, we're going to get to the 4 out of 5 Gumps that are orbiting her, the Bart Simpson guys. We're going to get to those guys, the dudes up here trying to slow pimp their way into those draws, try to slow pimp their way into the affection.
Wait, hear my plan. Put up with her for 7 more years. Then we'll get married. Once the first baby comes along, she's bound to settle down and start treating me right. After all, I deserve it.
Look, the girl doesn't like you anymore. Can't you get that through your greasy head?
These guys, again, we've already established.
Cultures tend to get this. And when I say other cultures, I'm talking about white culture, Indian culture. I'm talking about other cultures other than African Americans. And a lot of the time what happens is you're mistaking the playboy for a husband, and you're trying to marry a playboy instead of marrying a husband. And that's, a lot of women don't realize this. A lot of women don't realize this. And this is why you continue to have such horrible dating experiences, because you could be sitting there ignoring the husband material, ignoring the man that is already put you in his forever category.
She has 4 of them. She's completely ignoring those guys at 25. She is legion. I'm talking about women who do this. Hit dogs holler. Women who follow this demonic Jezebel spirit. Now I told you, the dudes that are banging them, they're all the same. Y'all all contributing to her Voltron. To me, in my opinion, so y'all guys call men like that alpha. I don't. That's just me. You're contributing to her Voltron. I got a rotation of women. She has a rotation of you.
Man will sleep with you, hang out with you, Netflix and chill with you, and you are not his type at all, but he enjoys the sex, he enjoys your company, he enjoys the fun. And now as a woman, you've put this type of man into the husband material.
She's the imprint, the one that got the good Johnson. They want him to be rich and monogamous. They bought into the Disney fairy tale.
They looked at the playboy and said he just wasn't the one, he wasn't faithful, he wasn't ready to settle down. But Rebecca, as a matchmaker, I want you to find me the man who looks like Mr. Playboy, who wants to be loyal and faithful to me and committed to me, and find me my husband, but I want him to look like Mr. Playboy and act like Mr. Playboy. And that's when I stopped matchmaking.
She said, that's when I quit. I'm done. Yep. And again, they come to that realization, they're not going to get that guy. Who's hanging around? The Bart Simpsons. The Bart Simpson guys.
Settling with you. I have girlfriends in marriages right now who have settled with the nice, safe, secure guy we weren't all that attracted to. We didn't really want that much. We didn't have any chemistry with. We had meh sex with because we had to. Because the guy we actually felt passion and chemistry for doesn't want us, or makes us so emotionally unhinged and erratic that we can't look ourselves in the mirror anymore.
Your mind, because those men, you feel, when you do that a lot, it really fucks up your mind.
Or how about another one?
Nice guy who the woman isn't attracted to and who she never considered being with finally wore her the down until she said, ugh, fine, I guess. Because the attractive ones are putting me into a crazy, anxious cycle. Because the attractive ones are putting me into a crazy, anxious cycle. Because the attractive ones are putting me into a crazy, anxious cycle.
That we can't look ourselves in the mirror anymore. Makes us so emotionally unhinged and erratic that we can't look ourselves in the mirror anymore.
Are we seeing? I'm connecting the dots for y'all.
Lot. It really, when you do that a lot, it really fucks up your mind. Desire to be with lots of women, you don't have that same desire as us. Huh? So it's people that sit up and say, man, he lying, but they don't understand the concept of how powerful spiritually sleeping with people are, right? That's why so many people cheat. They've slept with so many people. So they have this desire to sleep with new people. That's more fulfilling than sex itself, just sleeping with somebody new. So when you taint yourself like that, that's a demon. That's what you battle with. That's like a vice.
So I'll go back and forth. I'm connecting the dots, but I told y'all, man, I love being vindicated. This is what I'm talking about, man. You can't say nothing. What about the men? Y'all like a small percentage of men. Y'all all flock to them. That's across the board. The brick wall that you willingly run into. You control sex and babies. What about the men? I don't give a shit about the men. The gatekeepers of sex and babies. This is what they're choosing. Move accordingly. And again, there's always... Again, do you sound bitter? Do I sound wrong? And no, nobody's upset. Again, I've been calling this out for years. Move accordingly. I get a lot of dudes out there that are just walking wallets. They're going to get chewed up and spit out. I be getting comments all the time, y'all. Dudes out here going to have to learn the hard way. I'm trying to warn you. The guys that they want aren't doing all that shit. You're going to get these women, and this is going to be you.
That because God took away my desire for promiscuity and all that stuff, that I didn't have a desire anymore, even like for my husband. And although my husband and I would have sex, it was like really hard for me. Like I really had to push myself to go there.
That's where you find a good woman in church. That's them Reformed 304s. And that's going to be, is it 100%? No, nothing's 100%. But generally speaking, that's going to be you. And I'm willing to bet, if I was a betting man, I'd gamble that it's not going to work out for you. I'd gamble on that. Yep, that's how high the percentage is it's not going to work out. Can it work out? Sure. A broke clock is right twice a day. I'd gamble it wouldn't, because the men that they want aren't going to do that. Again, 4 out of the 5 guys are foodie calls trying to Bart Simpson their way into them draws. They're going to get her. This is going to be you. I'm telling you, man. That's going to be you, bro. Oh, where my other one at? Oh, here we go. I like this one.
Not allowed, based on our marriage laws and the contract we signed with each other, to have sex with anybody else. So these urges that come, I have to share them with the one person I decide to spend the rest of my life with. So that brings me back to my soundbite. Right? I don't understand, and this is what we can discuss as a woman, because I don't want to say it's a man versus woman thing, but a lot of women do complain, oh, my husband's always on me. Why is he always on me? If sex is going to be a chore for you that you don't really want to do, why do women constantly push monogamy on men? If you know that you don't want to have to deal with him all the time just wanting you, why do you push monogamy on me?
Well, who's to say I pushed anything on anybody? Like,
well, we know that you pushed monogamy on me.
I pushed monogamy. I forced you to get married to me?
Time out. I didn't say you forced me to get married, but did you not say to me that you wanted to be engaged and you wanted to be married before you lived with me? You
I
didn't say
want
that?
$1 billion. That don't mean I'm gonna get it. I can want
but I'm
something,
asking.
but not.
You right now you answering the question.
Nobody pressed you to do it. Yes, is that something I wanted? Yes, it was. But
you didn't press me. Are you gonna lie now
So
to
you're
the
gonna
people
say-
as we talk about sex?
She basically pulled a Jada Pinkett. She was just like, and he was like, oh, pulling Will Smith. Let me. There you go, right there. Again, this is the 4 out of 5 gumps who are slow pimping their way into them draws. The men that they want aren't doing that shit. Going back and forth, too much talking. The guy that she's married to, this woman is talking right now. So he's married to Pookie's wife right now on the spiritual scale. He's not going to do any of that. And you don't gotta marry them like that if they like you. But see, normie dudes ain't gonna get this, man. They don't come on my page with that normie ass shit. I swear to God, man, some dudes, bro, talking to the wrong one, man. I've been in the streets, man. I grew up with D-boys and shit. You talking to the wrong one over here. This ain't no Steve Carell, 40-year-old virgin, naive shit. I've been around prostitutes. I know the spirits, bro. You talking to the wrong one. I've seen demons. I've gotten rattled people's demons in real life. Get off my channel, bro. You're talking to the wrong one.
You're gonna lie now to the people?
Deval. Knowing.
Come here, you know what monogamy?
Of course I did.
So then why are you avoiding the question?
That's not avoiding the question. I'm saying, does that mean because I wanted and I requested that you were going to deliver it? Like, nobody pressed you for that.
Talking about, you just said you wanted it and requested it. Do you not hear yourself?
I can make a request. Is the request going to be granted?
Am I not granting you monogamy?
That's up to you, bro. No respect. No respect for this dude who's trying to be the nice guy, trying to fall on his own sword and hopes you can't, man. You can't get 100% affection no matter what you do.
Always remember, if you ain't first, you're last.
Y'all better listen to the mighty Reese Bobby, man.
You are granting it to me.
So this is my question.
Look at your boy. Look at your boy.
This is my question. If you wanted monogamy,
okay,
why would you want monogamy if sex is a chore for you? That's the question. You're avoiding the question.
I'm not avoiding the question, but at first you said women or in general me specifically are pushing monogamy on somebody. Okay, yes, that's something that I wanted. But I didn't press you for it and be like, "Deval, I'm gonna hold a gun to your head to propose to me." Because if I knew that marriage and monogamy was gonna involve me trying to meet you where you were at sexually for years to come, then I probably would have reevaluated if I wanted to be monogamous anyway.
All that does right there is confirm everything I be telling you, man. The self-awareness, the lack of, the foresight. Somehow thinking it. See, on paper, it sounds like a good idea. I'm going to get married and have a couple of kids, but she doesn't think it's going to happen to her until it does. I'm telling you right now, bro, that's scary. This is why a lot of women get mad whenever we talk, especially me, the way I talk. Well, how do you know for certain? Well, it could be different. Nah, generally speaking, nope, I'm right. The math, the data statistics is on my side. That's why this space exists. That's why MGTOW started, because a lot of dudes bought into this Disney fairy tale, married 304s, and got screwed over in divorce court. Again, can turn it on and turn it off. Can turn it on and turn it off.
I do this for the excitement of it all. When I'm out doing these things, I completely block out being a wife, being a mother. It's just completely gone in my mind.
That doesn't start when you're like that beforehand. You're like that when you're in the streets, when you can turn that shit on and turn it off. All that does is amplify, like our girl stated. I would have evaluated getting married.
And now that woman is bored and sexually unfulfilled, but she's secure. At least she has that anxious cycle. And now that woman is bored and sexually unfulfilled, but this cycle. And now that woman is bored and sexually unfulfilled, but
I'm connecting the dots for y'all. I mean, can you deny me, man? Can y'all deny me, bro? I'm gonna loop it again in the future. Yep, because I like talking about this. It's fun. It's fun being vindicated. 25 out there in the streets getting throttled. 1 out of 5. She knows that dude will never commit to her. Foodie calls, future husbands, the Bart Simpsons, and these dudes think they can change her. Then you're gonna be in these sexless marriages making MGTOW videos. All I'm trying to say is, you better be aware out there. You're not going to get a virgin, so if you don't get involved, more than likely you're going to be the dude that don't get her cooter wet, statistically speaking. Because the guy that gets her cooter wet probably is not going to wife her up.
Normally, those guys that we settle for don't make it happen. To us, it's like, well, damn, if you're putting up with it, okay, cool. If you're still here, cool.
You're putting up with it? You're putting up with it? You heard this dude over here?
Pressed you for that?
Talking about, you just said you wanted
You're putting up with it?
Do you not hear yourself?
I can make a request. Is the request going to be granted?
Am I not granting you monogamy?
You are granting it to me.
So this is my question.
Look at your boy. Look at your boy.
This is my question. If you wanted monogamy,
okay,
why would you want monogamy if sex is a chore for you? That's the question. You're avoiding the question.
I'm not avoiding the question, but at first you said women or in general me specifically are pushing monogamy on somebody. Okay, yes, that's something that I wanted. But I didn't press you for it and be like, Val, I'm gonna hold a gun to your head to propose to me. Because if I knew that marriage and monogamy was gonna involve me trying to meet you where you were at sexually for years to come, then I probably would have reevaluated if I wanted to be monogamous anyway.
He's dealing with her bullshit. The man that she wants ain't going. Are we Santa loops? You can't Bart Simpson your way into her. It's impossible. She's already given her body away. She's connected on a spiritual scale. It's just sex. And that's the deception of society. That's the lie of the Matrix. It trivializes it. That's why I know it's a big deal, because this world trivializes it. That's how come I know it's a big deal.
When you want to go, that's fine, but in the meantime, I got no one else. You're here to give it? Cool. I accept. But my God, I see how pathetic you are, and I will definitely use that to my advantage. Leave you in a heartbeat if someone better came along.
Leave you in a heartbeat if someone better came along. Hypergamy, anybody? They're all, again, over 50%. I think they say by 2024, 70% now. 70% of wives, but we'll lowball it. 50% of wives, that's still horrible. That is freaking horrible. 50%, that's horrible, y'all. 50% of women who are married right now have a man on the back burner. You don't ever turn off Voltron. And you trying to Bart Simpson your way into her affection doesn't change that. Putting a ring on her finger, that doesn't change that, man. Again, the spirit is our... We're here, man. We are here. Move accordingly. Even if she's a virgin, it's only like an 80% success rate. Nothing's guaranteed. You're taking the chance regardless. The only absolute is monk mode. But some men can't go monk mode. Some men don't want to.
But she's secure. At least she has that. Emotional security.
We're here, y'all. That's what happens whenever you're the 4 out of 5, the dude that is trying to Bart Simpson your way into that affection. You're trying to satiate a woman that needs Voltron. Nothing you can do, bro. And it's a high probability you're going to be just like that dude. Or better, you know what? Better yet, I forgot about this one. Let me go ahead. I mean, you know.
Because God.
Oh, my bad. Where is it?
Are talking about what happened on that service that Ellis and Kadeen Ellis were on, and they're a married couple, and they were talking about what do you do when your wife doesn't want to have sex as much as you do. Here's what he said.
Do you know how hard it is for a man to try to be monogamous to a woman, and then when he's ready to have sex, the woman act like she's bothering him? Especially when you're in relations for a long time. There's a lot of women who just like, oh my God, you want to have sex again? It's like, yo, I'm trying to be everything to you and only give you this. This is what I need. And then you act like it's a bother. And then when you have sex, it's like, fine, here, take it. So now we have whack sex when we have sex, or you don't want to have sex and you expect me to live like that? So then dude's like, you know what, I can't keep saying it because I don't want to bother her. So let me just go try to get it. Then he get caught.
That happens a lot too. That is mind-boggling to me. The dude who's trying to be the dot the I cross the T mother sucker. That's what you get, huh? That's what you do out here. Just take it. Just take it. And our boy that ain't got no job or no money is just giving it the Savage Pack, bro. Women like guys who are good at dating. You're a simp and you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You don't got to do any of that.
For a second. So I'm 25 right now.
Are you single?
I am single.
Why do you think that is?
Because I want to be. I have a couple of boyfriends. I hope they're not watching. Maybe like 4 or 5. So I guess I'm single. I am single.
But what's it like dating 5 people at the same time?
It's just like juggling.
Yep. Again, I got a rotation of women. This is who this right here. Yeah. Whoremongers attract whoremongers. That's why the STDs are running rampant too.
You have to be talented.
Are you sleeping with all 5 of them?
Not all of them. Depends on the situation.
Why not all? What's the deciding factor?
Well, there's different guys for different situations. Some guys, I just want to go to... I forgot that I'm recording this.
Yep. She was about to admit some guys I just like going out on dates, getting free meals. And I told you, any of you dudes that are acquiescing to these outrageous demands for this acculturated prostitution, you deserve all the smoke. You need to take me here. You need to spend this much money. Guys who don't pay for dates are cheap. And I told you, bro. I told you.
I don't give a fuck. I'm Gazorp fucking field, bitch. Now give me my fucking enchilada.
I don't care, bro. I told you, man. That is what it is. I hope Ted Bundy's wife is worth it. I hope it's worth it. But again, man, you dudes trying to slow pimp your way in there, trying to win that affection. You winner! You winner! You winner! That's the loop, man. That's why. That's what's going to happen. You're going to be in one of these sexless marriages. And I keep telling you, these women are going to land somewhere. They're going to land somewhere. Kids are involved, too. That's what trips me out. That activity, all that shit is in there. It's neurological. It's in their cells. It's in their pores. And you pumping babies in her? Bart?
Wait, hear my plan. Put up with her for 7 more years. Then we'll get married. Once the first baby comes along, she's bound to settle down and start treating me right. After all, I deserve it.
You passing that on to your kids, that demon? You passing those spirits on to your kids? Is that wonder why a lot of people in porn and all this dysfunctional ass shit out here? Because there are plenty of people that's doing this. There's plenty of Barts out there that are wifing them up and putting babies in them. That's why OnlyFans is so popular. I tell you, man, sins of the father! Sins of the father! Bringing kids into this shit. Did that video today, the twerking 5-year-olds with YouTube disabled the comments because that was too real. Son of a 100 maniac bastard demon spawns, bro. Is that too negative to y'all? Am I too? I mean, what do y'all want from me? What do y'all want? It's gonna have to get worse before it gets better. But y'all let me know what you think. I just want to loop it again, and you know we're gonna loop it again in the future. I just like doing it. You know, there's nothing new under the sun. How many times have we been here? It is what it is. I always keep telling you, the milk has been spilled, the die has been cast. All you can do is move accordingly. And we're going to go ahead and leave you one more time with the mighty Reese Bobby.
Always remember, you ain't first, you're last.
I am out, good peoples. Latest.